In the ever-evolving landscape of global geopolitics, the tug-of-war between the United States and China has extended its reach into the African continent, with South Africa emerging as a focal point. The U.S.'s persistent efforts to persuade South Africa to ban Huawei, a Chinese tech giant, highlight the broader strategic competition between the two superpowers. This article delves into the intricate dynamics surrounding this issue, exploring South Africa's stance, the U.S. concerns, and the broader implications for Africa's technological future. The U.S. campaign against Huawei. The United States campaign against Huawei is multifaceted, combining concerns about national security, allegations of espionage, and fears of technological dominance by the Chinese company. Washington's unease stems from Huawei's alleged close ties to the Chinese government, raising suspicions of potential espionage through the company's widespread global telecommunications infrastructure. South Africa's BRICS alliance and independence. South Africa's position within the BRICS alliance positions it as a key player in the global geopolitical landscape. Despite U.S. pressure to distance itself from Huawei, South Africa's steadfast refusal highlights a commitment to autonomous decision-making. The nation's ambassador to BRICS reinforces South Africa's sovereignty, emphasizing the right to shape its technological alliances without yielding to external influence. This stance not only underscores South Africa's determination to safeguard its independence, but also adds a layer of complexity to the broader struggle between the U.S. and China for technological dominance on the African continent. Economic ties with China. Crucial to understanding South Africa's reluctance to ban Huawei is the deep economic interdependence between the two nations. China has become a pivotal economic partner for South Africa, investing heavily in infrastructure projects and contributing significantly to the country's economic growth. The interconnectedness of their economies has created a complex web, making it challenging for South Africa to easily yield to U.S. pressure without jeopardizing its economic interests. Huawei's role in South Africa's development. Huawei stands as a linchpin in South Africa's technological evolution, pivotal in advancing both connectivity and economic development. The company's integral role in deploying cutting-edge telecommunications infrastructure, notably in the expansion of 5G networks, has propelled South Africa into the forefront of technological innovation. Beyond connectivity, Huawei's influence has sparked competitiveness and innovation within the nation's tech sector. The prospect of a sudden ban on Huawei poses a tangible threat, potentially disrupting ongoing projects and impeding the trajectory of South Africa's continuous technological advancement. U.S. concerns and African trust in China. The U.S. fears Huawei's expanding influence in Africa, particularly its dominance in digital infrastructure. Washington's concerns are rooted in the belief that Huawei's technological footprint could provide China with strategic advantages, both economically and in terms of intelligence gathering. However, African leaders, including those in South Africa, appear to place more trust in China than in the United States. The long-standing ties between China and African nations, built on mutual cooperation and development, have fostered a sense of reliability that undermines U.S. attempts to sway the region. Implications for Africa's technological future. The geopolitical contest surrounding Huawei in South Africa extends far beyond national borders, casting a profound shadow over the entire African continent. As Africa endeavors to embrace the advantages of digital transformation and propel itself into a technologically sophisticated era, decisions made by nations, particularly South Africa, assume paramount importance. These choices will inevitably mold the trajectory of technological development across the continent. The escalating rivalry between the U.S. and China for influence in Africa adds a layer of complexity to the region's pursuit of an independent development agenda. The unfolding dynamics prompt critical questions about Africa's ability to deftly navigate these geopolitical currents, safeguard its autonomy, and chart a course that aligns with its unique developmental aspirations in the fast-evolving landscape of global technology and politics. The clash over Huawei in South Africa encapsulates the broader geopolitical competition between the United States and China. South Africa's steadfastness in maintaining its independence, coupled with its deep economic ties with China, makes a ban on Huawei unlikely in the near future, as Africa becomes a battleground for technological supremacy. The choices made by individual nations will not only determine their own developmental paths, but also contribute to the reshaping of global power dynamics in the digital age.